Familiar, you're familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. So today's video is none other than a haul video. I've got some planner related items that I want to share with you guys. So if you love hauls, if you love planner related content and some lifestyle sprinkled in between, then this is definitely the channel for you to watch and subscribe to. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on into the video. I'm gonna first start off with my new planner cover. So I got a planner cover from Fancy Plans Co. I can definitely see why it's expensive because it came with this nice desk cover, and I say expensive because what I paid for my Jane's Agenda planner cover that I have was a lot cheaper than what I paid for the Fancy Plans Co. However, I did get Fancy Plans Co. planner on sale. She does from time to time do a sale on her planner covers along with other things, so I decided to go ahead and just get it. So I got the gray, and this is the Safino texture. If you can see as the light reflects off of it here, it's kind of like that crosshatch kind of texture, which I really love. It did come with the foam here, and so as I open this, it does have gold hardware. I kind of wish it was silver, but you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? It does have a pin loop. It's got a pocket here and a pocket here, so basically 4 pockets on the back. The 2 in the very back is to hold your planner in, of course, and then of course you can stick other things back here. I feel like it is very flexible, to be honest, so I have to break it in. It does have 6 card slots and then another pocket right here, which I'm super excited about. So real quick, I'm gonna actually overlay some footage that I did previously record, because I have tried to record this video a few times and it was always something going on in my videos that were messing up the whole thing. But as you're watching the footage overlaid on top of this footage, one of the main issues that I was having is the disc. So let me know, you guys, if you have the Fancy Plans Co. cover for the half letter / junior size, because that's what I have. Let me know what is the biggest size dish you can use, because on my planner at the time in the footage you're seeing now, I had my I think it was, I want to say those are 1.5" disc if I'm not mistaken. So what I did is I switched my disc out and I put on these other Happy Planner discs, which are the light rose gold colored ones. So these are the smaller ones. I think these are a 1/2 inch or could be smaller than that. Don't quote me. So I put those on just to see if it will work, because I was like, oh, if this doesn't work, I might have to send it back, and I do not want to send it back because I like the way the Jane's Agenda clear cover is looking with this. I just like that blue gray purple contrast, because it's like a bluey purple color, more blue than purple, and I just thought it was really nice. So once I did that, I noticed it really worked. So I'm hoping that I can go up a size. I may switch out to the disc that I had on here before, because it does turn, but it's a little bit harder to turn the pages. So let me know, you guys, give me some feedback, because y'all, I don't want to return it, because I have actually been eyeing that planner cover for over like a year since she came out with them. So y'all let me know in the comments. So next time I'm gonna go through the things that I got from Amazon. So I did get some sticky notes by Mr. Pen. If you guys don't know, I have purchased multiple sticky notes by this brand. They are on Amazon and they do also have a website, but they came out with some new sticky note sets. So they have these kind of warm color tones here in each of the sticky note sets. In this set, the 28mm, they do come with the Mr. Pen permanent marker, so you will get this. So I feel like it's definitely worth the deal. By the way, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but yo, if Mr. Pen or anybody else I mentioned this video want to sponsor your girl, let me know. I will be more than happy to take your product and talk about it, review it for you, because I love Mr. Pen. I have their highlighters, I've got multiple sticky notes. I'm thinking I have some other stuff for them too. Yeah, I have like 2 sets of highlighters. I can't think of everything else, but y'all go ahead and get your sticky notes. Go and grab you some. you ain't gonna hurt nobody if you do, you know what I'm saying? So next up, I do have the Big Intensity fine liner pens. These are in a 0.4. I mainly got these because I wanted to start using them in my budget and debt payoff, because you know I want to color code stuff or write it in certain colors. That's what I typically do when I am like going through my transaction register to know what all I've paid and spent out. So that's the main reason that I bought those. And I know I'm late, but hey, better late than never. So next up, you guys, these pens I bought on a whim. I saw them, I liked the way they look, and I was like, I'm gonna try them because it says that these pens are silent click pens. So these are by a brand called SMOKY. They are in a 0.5, and you do actually get different color cushions, like what do you call them, pen grips. And so the color of the ink is black, but you do get gray, pink, purple, blue, brown, and then you have a green gray. And so just listen real quick. I'm gonna show it. My phone is literally going off, but I'm going to let you listen to me click. Can y'all hear that? Like compared to this, isn't that cool? So run right now to Amazon and go get you some, because they are worth every single penny, and they're not super expensive. I want to say maybe they were $6.99 when I got them, but they were possibly on sale. So definitely go and pick you some up. Okay, so I had to take a little quick break, y'all, because I told you my phone was going off, but it wouldn't stop ringing while I was trying to show y'all them soft click pens. But let's move on to the last little bit of stuff that I got from Amazon. I did pick up 2 fountain pens. If you guys do not know, I love fountain pens. It's one of my other passions of collecting, but I am not yet into the more expensive ones because I'm not sure if I want to commit to expensive fountain pens just yet, because I changed my mind on pens. I buy so many that I would hate to spend like 100, 200 and up for a pen that I'm not going to use every single day. So right now I'm in the inexpensive category, or the beginner friendly category. But the first one I have is by a company by the name of Jinhao. And Jinhao is a very reasonably priced fountain pen. So this one is the pink and yellow. I think they call it pink and yellow or something. I'll link it, you guys. But it does have kind of like this tan or neutral color barrel. It does twist off, which is very, very nice. And it is a gold and stainless steel, or a stainless steel with gold coloring to it. I do have mine in extra fine. And one of the things I did not like is that when I got my pen, if you see that discoloration right there, that is actually ink. So a lot of fountain pen manufacturers will test their pens out just to make sure that they are functioning properly and there's nothing wrong with them before they send them out. But usually they're supposed to clean them. But for whatever reason, that did not happen on this one. I'm hoping that it wasn't a return item. There were no scratches or indentations or anything that was on the pen that indicated that it was possibly returned, but it could have been, and I don't know. But since I have to clean my other fountain pens that I have inked up, I'm not going to be too upset about it. You know, once I get something, I typically don't like to do returns unless it is absolutely necessary. This next fountain pen I'm going to share with you guys is making its rounds around social media because it is a dupe for the Pilot Vanishing Point. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you like the Pilot Vanishing Point, or you're not sure if you want to spend the money on it, because it is on the, I guess what they call in the fountain pen world, like moderately expensive side, because it ranges from like, I think 100. I think the cheapest I saw was like 130, but it may go on sale. You probably can get it for even less than that. But usually I have never seen that pen drop below $130, but it's 130 and up depending upon I think the barrel of the pen, if I'm not mistaken. They have different materials and points and etc. So depending upon where you get it from and what you choose, how much you're going to pay for the Pilot Vanishing Point. So my John is basically duping it. So they have come out with a retractable fountain pen, just like the Pilot Vanishing Point. A lot of people love the Pilot Vanishing Point because of that feature. So this is the brand, and it came packaged in a box and then in this box. So I've already opened it. because again, I filmed this video a couple times right now. So I got mine in purple. Hopefully it's coming off purple. It could be coming off a different color, but if you click it, it's a very, very beautiful, it's a beautiful little pen. And I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see the barrel of the pen. You see it kind of has these little I don't know, this texture, not really texture, but these little, I don't know what to call it, like they're not divots, but it's like a little design. They do have another one that's smoother, but they have different versions of this. So I haven't checked to see if they have a website, but if they do, I will link it. I did get mine in a fine or extra fine, I can't remember. I think I got extra fine because I like my fountain pens in fine or extra fine, preferably extra fine. And if you delve into the pilot pen, excuse me, if you delve into the fountain pen world, you will find out that different brands make different points depending upon where you get them from. So you have you know, your British version pens, you have your Chinese, Korean version, Americanized versions. There's all kind of versions, and depending upon what brand, where you get it from, or who developed it, determines the nib size. So they are not all created equally, just so you know. A more expensive pen may feel better to you than a cheaper pen. I personally like the cheaper pens because, again, I'm not ready to commit to an expensive one yet. But also this pen came with the ink reservoirs and a droplet, which I feel like that is a really nice touch for this pen, because a lot of companies don't give you that. They only give you the ink reservoir. They don't give you any of the other things, but they give you two different types depending upon what you want to use. Usually if you're using the pre-filled ink ones, and which is what this is, you can actually pop them into other fountain pens, but again, they are not all created equal. So I like that Mahjong did that. So now let's go ahead and move on before I ramble too much, y'all, because I can get to talk about pens and be here all day. I did place a jetpens.com order, and if you're not familiar with JetPens, they are like a pen stationery shop. They do sell other things other than pens, which I have my eye on a few more items, so I'm probably gonna be purchasing an order from them again, and maybe hauling some other stuff. We will see. But I did pick up a few things, mainly pens, which should not be a surprise, but I did decide to pick up another fountain pen ink because, surprisingly, when I first started buying my own fountain pens, not like the disposable ones, my first two inks were purple and brown. I still have those inks to this day, but I wanted to get a black one, and I probably will buy some other colors, not very many, because fountain pen inks, you don't really go through them that quick, believe it or not. So you could have inks for years depending upon how often you use your pen. But this ink is by Noodler's Ink, and I picked it up in Ill Black. They do have, I think, 4 versions of black, and the next version up was darker than this one, but I felt that this was pretty dark, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And so if you've ever used Noodler's Ink, let me know how you like it, because I was looking for inks that work on regular paper, and this is one of the ones that was recommended for me to try, so I'm hoping I like it. All right, so on to the other pens, y'all. So I picked up one of my favorite permanent marking pens. I have a lot, but the Uni pen, this is an oil-based pen. It works really well on those sticky notes that I was talking about by Mr. Pen. If you have those transparent style or the color transparent style sticky notes, you'll see a lot of people use this pen or the Sakura. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I own the Sakura micro pen, and I think I talked about this in another video. Let me know if you own this, because mine dried out like a dry erase marker, for real. It is one of the pens I definitely do not like and will not repurchase again. But the main reason for getting more of these is because of this one actually drying out. I do have this pen in a 0.1, and I also have it in 0.2. The one I'm using right now is the 0.2, so I wanted to get some backups, because depending upon where you get this from, they stay out of stock. Believe you me, if I could buy a whole box, I'll be set for probably the rest of my life. So I picked up a Sarasa Marcon pen. I do own this in 0.4 as well in blue, so I decided to get my other pen a friend, you know. I got her twin. I I'm gonna use that in my next videos. But anyway, so I got this in black just so that I had both colors. I also decided to pick up the Uniball 1 pens because I didn't own any of these pens, and I am so interested in this pen now because I discovered that it actually is a rubberized grip right here. See, I thought it was all just one color, but it's not. I got some paint, like a paint splash on one of my pens, you guys. You'll see a video I have coming up where I did some painting, which I'm going to share with you guys because it was actually a fun little project. But anyway, I got all of these in 0.38. This color here is a royal blue. Then I have blue black. You know, if you see the people talk about team black, team blue ink, I am team blue black because I like both of them. If I can find a blue black pen, best believe it's in my collection. And then this is their limited edition one. This one is in Bellflower. It's a lilac-y purple one. I have not used any of these, so I'm super excited to get to use those. And then last but certainly not least, I mentioned that I'm a Jane's Agenda subscriber. I believe I've mentioned that. If not, I'm mentioning it now. But I missed out on her February box because I became a subscriber in February and the February box came out in January because it's always a month ahead. So I got the March's box, which I absolutely loved. But she put in her February box this Pilot FriXion, I think it's called a ball knock pen, and blush. Now they have this in like other colors, but I specifically wanted this one mainly because of the color. But let me tell y'all, I don't know what the difference is between this one and the Synergy erasers, but this eraser on these erase a lot better than these. So once I'm done with the Synergies, those are going in the trash, and this will probably be the main one that I use. I do know that they have the other ball knocks in different colors, so I might pick up a few of those, but I mainly like using this for when I'm doing my transaction register, like going through everything that I've spent, paid, blah blah blah. So if I make a mistake, I can erase it. But I love the way this pen looks and feels, and now that I have hauled everything in this video, I can finally use all of my stuff, y'all, because I did not want to open anything up before I actually hauled it, even though I kind of sort of like opened up the pens and stuff, because again, I filmed this video so many times, it's not even funny. I was just like, you know what, bump it, I'm just gonna keep on going with it, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So that is everything in this video. I hope you guys see something in here that you like. Please let me know in the comments below about the Fancy Plan Co. planner cover. Let me know what size this you guys use. If you have any tips and tricks for breaking in your planner covers, let me know that too. I want to thank you so much for watching. As always, be safe in those streets, be blessed, and I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Bye.